Well, hello everybody, YouTube land, friends, subscribers, welcome to my shed. I'm Ian, as you know. I'm still on with my lifelong challenge of finding space. You know, I found a wall, and that gave me an idea. Decided I needed a Christmas tree. Not that type of Christmas tree, but well, certainly where I work and other steel fabricators in our area, commonly known as a Christmas tree. Do you lot, a steel rack. So let's go and show you where I'm going to put it, what I've done. I'll show you what I'm going to do. So if some of you can recall what it looked like, that's this. Well, this is what it now looks like. I've taken everything from front of it. I've taken all of my steel from underneath of it and laid it out on the floor, as always, so I can trip up over it. I decided I'm going to build a Christmas tree, a steel rack, just there, not a big one, just there. Back in here, I'll get rid of those two burners, clear the desk a little, and show you my plan. Right, well, we call it a Christmas tree because it's simply a piece of box section, and we weld some uprights, outriggers on it, and you've got two of them, or in our case 3, 4, and you lay your steel across the uprights. But in effect, really, I'm going to be making half a Christmas tree. I'm making something like that. So I want to make this, and I want to make it really with what I've got on the floor there. Don't want it to cost me anything, God forbid. No right ways, no wrong ways. Make it out of wood if I had to. Piece of box section, 2 of them. Take another piece of steel and weld it to it. Store my other steel on top. Be a little bit fancier. Put a mitre on it. And still weld it on. It's a little bit too sharp, that mitre. Let's have it about that angle. Just so it doesn't roll off. Bump, bump, bump. 3 of them. Job's a good one. Got some bent steel from work. It's they do test pieces. We get loads of these. I could weld that on like that. Somewhat similar. Bit of a hook there to stop and roll them off. A little bit awkward if you've got bigger pieces. You're going to have to lift them over. But I don't have enough of this material. What I did find, I found some channel, some light on the matter. Got PFC 7638 channel. I also found some 6060 box section, which, as you can see, is a lovely fit inside there. And if I get some welds on the outsides, I think that'll be pretty strong enough. I'll even cut a little bit of a mitre on, not much, just 5 degrees I think. So that's my plan. That will screw to the wall. and they'll come off that like that. 2 of those assemblies, maybe 3 legs on each. I'll do some measuring, do some cutting, and then figure out if I can weld them together. Right. Careful, careful. That's a lot of money in iPhones. Right, get it in there like that. Kick it over. That's square. Kick it over. Touch. Just about 5 degrees, a few degrees. Get it sawn off at that. Okie doke, I have got my 2 uprights and I've got them clamped together. I've got some measurements and I know I want the first one 60 centimetres from the bottom. I've prepared these. What I'm going to do is put a block on there. Make sure I get the angle the right way. That's going to go in there. With its colleague equally in there. And then with the square at the back. A little push to make everything's in the right place. I will do a check on the vertical. And then I'll just tack them in the corners. Right. Dodgy, 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 dodgy. I'm all wrapped up around the tripod. I have got gas on. I have got earth on. That proves that. A quick tack. I'll show you the next step. So those tacked into place, I know I want them every 16 inches. Got a piece of steel here, cut at 16 inches. Slide that in. Take my next piece, make sure my mitre's going the right way. Put that in there. Tap it in. Tack that in. Do the same. And work my way up my channel. I'll crack on with that. So I've now got all my tree branches on. And it's time to get them all welded up. In my defence, I haven't stick welded for around 6 years. The rods I use them are kept in a placky bag, so ain't the best. Okay, well, it's now the day after. It's I don't know if you can see, it's a miserable raining day outside, so we're back in here and I'm back on with this little job. I've got to say, I'll just spin you around here. That little 90 amp welding set, which is about 40 years old. Okay, and there's my stick rods, which are kept in a plastic bag, just kept in the garage, so they're damp. Which means I ain't really, this is just a practice piece, but I ain't really getting the welds that I need without the effort of putting the timing that's needed. So I'll finish this one off with the MIG, and it gives me a chance to practice, focus. Now that one, that's pushing the weld. Now, I'm quite happy with that one. Now this one is pulling the weld. Oh, that one was right to left, and this one was left to right. So I'm finishing this one off. I can get it in place, and then my good friend on the internet, Guido Wandelt, tells me if you've got old rods, damp rods, turn your power way down, because I don't have a rod oven, and my wife won't certainly let me stick my rod in her oven. I think I better rephrase that. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Put your rod directly onto your earth clamp and warm it up a bit. Like I say, I'm going to get this one finished, out the way. I'll make the most of that, and then I'll try that little tip and trick that Guido's gave me. Because the main thing is, I need to get it on the wall. Okay, cracking on with this. Oh well, it'll stick, it's stuck together, but it ain't pretty. It'll not win any beauty prizes. I ain't showing it you. However, the tip that Guido give me, well, that's spot on. So I am going to have a play, because I'm very, very rusty. I've not held an electrode for 5-6 years. I'm going to play. This is what it's all about. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? Being in your shed, playing, learning something at the same time. You say, even the longest journey, that started with a single step. So I'm not being paid for it. It don't have to be good, but I'm going to try and make it as good as I can get with the equipment I've got and the skills that I'm developing. I'll carry on playing, show you the finished result in a bit. Tried a variety of electrodes. Tiny baby one, just burned away and didn't fill anything in. Likewise, going up a little bit, burned away, didn't really join the gaps. I got okay with these, and this one okay. I went for a bigger stick altogether, and unfortunately I think it exceeded the level of this little machine. I couldn't strike an arc. Okay, first one untouched. Focus. Yeah, like I said, stuck together, not go anywhere, but it ain't pretty. And I went to this one, and I think as my stick got warmer, my welds got better. Well, there we are. I'm sure you've seen enough erections in your time, so I don't need to show you how I screwed that to the wall. All I need to do, get all this off the floor onto there, and then I've got space. There we are. We've got everything that was on the floor under there now onto there. And I was rather surprised at just how little steel I have. I've not sorted it out. I have literally just thrown it on them racks, which allowed me to utilise the other two for shelving. Hey guys, are you ready? You ready to be amazed, to write this date down for the history books? I don't know if I can go back far enough. Look at that space. I can now even get at my lace. Go on, let's uncover her. Uncover her a little bit. Just a little bit. Keep her warm. Keep her warm. Now, at the beginning of this year, I said that I would I'd make that operational by the end of the year. So one of the big push is to make this space so I can make that operational. Although by the end of the year I might be pushing it. End of the year. No, I've got chances there because we finished for Christmas. That means I'm off for a week. So in that week I can do that and I'm still in within the year.